From thrills to spills and everything in between, the entertainment world has all you could want coming up this fall. And joining us now to break it all down with his top picks, we've got our entertainment expert, Jacob Smith. Also, Bo Couch sticking around. Lydia's here. We're all going to chime in. Thanks for being here, Jacob.
Thanks for having me, you guys. I missed it.
We miss having you. How's it going out there in California for you?
It's good. Well, it's Movie Central, guys. Los Angeles, Hollywood. It's great. I'm at Warner Brothers right now, having a good time, working in the tourist department. Awesome. So I'm surrounded by sets and all that lifestyle every single day.
Yeah, it's amazing. I know you're really excited about this movie that's coming out today as well, right?
Yes.
The Creator. Can we start there and talk about that one?
Sure, yeah. Now, Jason, I know you're probably interested in this because it's from the same director as Rogue One.
I know
it's one of your
Monsters.
Monsters, okay, and Godzilla. I know it's one of your favorite Star Wars movies.
Sure, it is.
But this movie is so poignant right now because it's all about AI, and obviously we've had a couple strikes where there have been concerns about AI.
Our new overlords.
But yeah, I think it's going to be a blast, and the visuals look stunning. People are saying it's a combination of Steven Spielberg, Star Wars, District 9. Really, tons of great movies all in one. So I'm excited for
I get the District 9 reference as well with the kind of the robots or androids. I don't know what they're called in this one, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so it's getting good reviews. John David Washington, son of Denzel, is the lead. I think he's going to give a really good performance.
Yes. Are you a sci-fi fan?
I'm not as much of a sci-fi, although, you know, the AI is a really important topic. So you're telling me it's about AI, but the actors are still human beings.
Right,
so
I
we're
think at
still
this
holding
point,
on.
AI has taken over the world and they're
Arnold
trying to fight back.
Schwarzenegger started that trend.
He
Right?
really
He was an
probably
AI,
did.
but he was really a human being playing an AI.
And then he was a ghost
No, that's true.
who liked to do pottery.
So if you're not into sci-fi, there's something that's a little more real world that's already in cinemas right now. Let's talk about Dumb Money. What do you think about that one?
Yes, so I did see this one, and
I bought GameStop. So I
can see you doing that,
movie.
though. I can see you doing that.
The GameStop stock. I was in this. I followed this story. I was there daily in the Reddit subgroup, and I'm very excited about this.
Man, it's a good one. So this happened, a couple years ago now, where this GameStop stock just skyrocketed.
It's called a short squeeze in Wall Street terms.
I was having a little trouble keeping up with all the Wall Street terms. I was
Right.
like, what is a hedge fund? I guess I'm part of the dumb money, actually, that they reference in the movie. But this is a lot of fun. I'm always a sucker for these true story films. It's got a great cast: Paul Dano, Seth Rogen, Nick Offerman.
I mean, what an ensemble cast. It's crazy.
And Paul Dano's one of my favorites, absolutely.
He's got such a range.
See, Nick Offerman can do no wrong.
Yeah, Nick Offerman. I know.
Don't we all love Nick?
So it's kind of like The Big Short-esque, if you ever saw that. They kind of explain things, these terms that us people who don't work on Wall Street may not understand. But it's a great, honestly, kind of inspiring.
This movie is really about people like us not understanding and how Wall Street wanted to keep it that way.
Right.
And then regular people were like, wait a minute, this seems too easy. What if we all just do this and affect the market? And they did. And then Wall Street was like, no, you can't do this. You're breaking the rules and you're making money. So it's kind of a people versus the man story.
Yeah, definitely stood up to the system.
Yes. Okay, another one that is upcoming, I feel like it's on everybody's radar, is this next Martin Scorsese flick, right? Killers of the Flower Moon. Are you thrilled about that one?
Oh, yeah. This is my probably most anticipated for the rest of the year, Jason. I'm almost finished with the book. I'm getting extra prepared. And it's just a fascinating true story, obviously, with the most famous actor in Hollywood, Leonardo DiCaprio, in the lead. Scorsese, all-time great director. Robert De Niro. I think it's going to be great.
And a period piece. You know, period pieces are always really fascinating to watch because it's like, how'd they do that?
Right.
You know,
And
lots of cool stuff.
If you didn't know, it was filmed close to us.
It was.
Just over the border in Oklahoma, which is really exciting. I think there are a lot of community members who are extras, and it was a massive win for the region.
Yes, one of our friends on the show, we have on the show all the time, Mark Landon Smith, might make an appearance in this one as well.
Okay.
So we're trying to get he might have a
We gotta
line.
find the freeze frame and zoom in.
Okay.
I know. So anyway, we got to get more out of him. But can you fill us in a little bit on the plot of this one? I know it's based on the best-selling novel.
Yeah, so basically, back in the 1920s, in this area of Oklahoma, all these Native Americans owned all this oil, and so obviously they had lots of money. But then suddenly, unfortunately, they start dying under mysterious circumstances. And the FBI is brought in to kind of investigate what's going on, and it may seem like that someone is kind of orchestrating these killings and taking their money. And it's just kind of this, Leo is married to a Native American woman, so he's kind of caught in the middle of this whole investigation. And yeah,
Okay,
it's about
yeah.
3.5 hours long, so it should be a sprawling epic.
Intriguing.
Scorsese, love
Scorsese.
those 3-hour
Yes.
long
Right?
runtimes.
True
Yeah.
Scorsese fashion.
True Scorsese.
Absolutely.
So here's one that's on right now. Quickly, I got to ask you about
Sure.
No One Will Save You. It's on Hulu streaming. Tell us about it.
Sounds scary.
So this one kind of came out of nowhere, but it's buzzing around now. Everyone's talking about it, and it's basically a home invasion, but the twist
Oh,
is
no.
the invaders are aliens.
Ooh.
And so this woman seems like she's gone through some past trauma to where she doesn't like to get out of the house. So she's just forced to reckon with these aliens. And apparently they are seen a lot, so it's not really like you don't see them, like Close Encounters, stuff like that.
Sure.
But everyone is talking about it. I have
It
not,
looks like a classic Final Girl recipe with
Yes.
some twists.
of course.
You know, because it's horror season, right?
Yeah,
so
it is.
everybody loves a good
Everyone
spooky
loves a
movie.
Final Girl
and everybody
horror
loves a Final Girl. It is the best recipe for a horror movie.
Well, there
So
it
good.
is. And you can
So
stream
good.
that one right now on Hulu.